place coming alive. They are about to raise the roof for this fella, the former rugby player, who now is chopping them all down in Muay Thai. And have a look, they've got the meat cleavers out for the butcher here tonight. It's Brett Zanchetta.
Well, the boys are in centre ring with the hoods and the meat cleavers out. Blood dripping all over him.
Hammer ordered me a rump steak. The butcher's in centre ring here tonight to take on Erick Aarstrad from the Netherlands.
I'll tell you what, if that isn't an intimidating sight for his opponent, I don't know what is. A couple of guys with huge machetes with hoods on in front of him. Jeez, and have a look at the size of them. I'll tell you what, they can wave those.
More muscles than a seafood buffet in centre ring.
Blue corner. All the way from Norway, he has a fight record of 18 fights, 11 wins, 10 by KO. He is a knockout specialist. A big Queensland welcome for Erick, the Viking Aarstrad. In the red corner, he weighs in at 105 kgs. He trains from the Nuggets Thai Boxing Gym with a fight record of 21 fights, 18 wins, 12 by KO. He's Brisbane's favourite son, the former Australian and South Pacific champion. Ladies and gentlemen, from Australia, Brett the Butcher Zanchetta.
Oh, what an ovation for Brett the Butcher Zanchetta as he prepares to take on Erick Aarstrad from the Netherlands, now training in Norway, of course. And Aarstrad, who models his fight style on his all-time hero hammer, Ramon Decker.
So both big boys, I want you to listen to my command at all times. When I say break, I want good, clean, even breaks.
Last-minute instructions from the Murph. Brian Murphy, the headhunter, third man in centre ring. And this one, hammer, could get a little wild.
Certainly will. Brought to us by AJS Electrical and Data, another fine sponsor of tonight's bouts.
The Butcher is ready. So is Aarstrad. And here we go. First of 5. Full Thai rules. Inside thigh kick from Aarstrad. Then the rib kick. Outside thigh kick to the lead leg or the rear leg from Zanchetta. Chops away at the lead thigh now. Does the big Butcher.
Well, the Butcher ventured over to Kazakhstan for the WMC World Championships earlier this year. Didn't have had a bit of luck over there, but that was outgunned by some of the real big Russians over there, Zanchetta. But I tell you what, he was inspiration for all the young guys. He was a real good team member over there. And, you know, hats off to Brett Zanchetta for going over there, revving up all the boys and bringing back some gold for the Aussies from Kazakhstan and the WMC World Championships.
Outside thigh kick from Zanchetta. Aarstrad already feeling the power of the Butcher early on here in the first round. We're only 50 seconds down. Front kick up high there from Aarstrad. Snappy jab from Zanchetta. Oh, the right hand tags him in the jaw. Brett the Butcher Zanchetta opening up like a house on fire. And Aarstrad goes down. The big kibosh from the Butcher, and Aarstrad finds the canvas. This crowd out of their seats, hammer. The Butcher wasting no time in going for the big KO.
Well, he's absolutely power-packed. Michael, I know it's a cliche, but geez, you've got to apply it to Zanchetta. Although he's punching with his chin up a little. Ooh, he wants to still tuck his chin and really roll the hip and shoulder a bit more, Zanchetta, because he'll double up on his power then. He'll punch Aarstrad right out of the ring if he does that one, I'm telling you.
Brett Zanchetta all over him like a fat kid on a cupcake here in the first round. Outside thigh kick to the lead leg. Long-ranging left hand from Zanchetta. Pops out the left again, the straight right hand. Here comes the Butcher once more. Thought about the crossing elbow. And Aarstrad giving some back now.
Aarstrad coming back. Fighters lock into the grapple. Aarstrad trying to get his forearm across the throat of Zanchetta. Wrench his head back and set up a roundhouse elbow off the opposite arm if you can.
Well, Aarstrad certainly not here for a holiday, giving back some punishment to Brett Zanchetta. But Zanchetta continues to wade forward. Aarstrad ties him up. Can't work the knees to the midsection on the Murph. Separates both men. We are now 2.5 minutes down and they're rallying for the Butcher.
Well, Zanchetta, definitely the fighter with the biggest following in Queensland that I've ever seen. He really rallies the crowd. And he's just, again, he's an all-round nice guy, Brett Zanchetta. A really, really good fella. Backs up everyone in the sport. And he's just one of the great sportsmen of Muay Thai, Brett Zanchetta.
Hammer, if I remember back in the old days, didn't Percy Lanciano used to come out in a butcher's outfit to his old fights?
I'm not that old, Michael. I can't remember.
The old days, the old Lanciano boys. And then we go into the first round. Brett, the butcher Zanchetta, 10-8 Hammer.
Well, Zanchetta, you know, really picking up where he left off. He's had great success since his comeback, Zanchetta. Nugget in the corner now. Niwan now overlooking the Piku in the corner. But Zanchetta, for my liking, I'd like to see him just tuck his chin and tuck his elbows a little bit more, roll the shoulders, power up just a little bit more. He's getting a little bit over-anxious on trying to bomb out Aarstrad. But Aarstrad, he doesn't really know what to do. He's been hit with some big shots, and Zanchetta possesses an awesome amount of power. Again, step up jab, big right hand. Aarstrad in all sorts of bother. On the back foot, Zanchetta a little bit overzealous, trying for the elbow. Didn't work for him. Push kick, overlapping hands and feet. Aarstrad coming back, and that was big heart there from the boy from Norway.
Okay, we're ready to rock and roll. Second round of action set for 5. All one-way traffic in the first for the butcher, Brett Zanchetta. Can he continue the momentum? Here in the second. Front kick to the midsection from Aarstrad. Snappy jab there from Zanchetta. Front kick off the lead leg from the butcher.
Tell you what, after the butcher came out to that big opening, he's got to win this. You can't lose after an opening like that.
Oh, Hammer, I love a good opening. That was one of the best ones I've seen in a long, long time.
One of the best ring entrances around, for sure.
Good leg check there from Aarstrad. That one hurt Zanchetta as he went downstairs. Long-ranging front kick off the rear leg there from Aarstrad. Outside thigh kick from Aarstrad. And Hammer, your favourite music playing in the background yet again of this bout?
It's some great music. You won't hear it at Area 61, of course, but...
no techno version, 12-inch version?
A big hello to Pistol Pete and all the boys at Area 61. Dimmy Tracks.
Dimmy Tracks. Oh, beautiful front kick to the face there from Aarstrad. Outside thigh kick from Zanchetta just above that lead knee. And you can already see the red welts on the lead leg of Aarstrad. Another chopping leg kick for the butcher.
He's carving that lead thigh up, Zanchetta.
Oh, I was waiting for that one too, Hammer.
That's why they call him the butcher.
Oh, I was waiting for that one too.
And again.
Chopping leg kick in Aarstrad. He can't stand that lead leg much longer, the man from the Netherlands.
What's he making of that lead thigh, Michael?
Tenderised meat. Mincemeat. Oh, the sirloin steak on the side, thanks, Hammer. Outside thigh kick to the rear leg there from Aarstrad. Zanchetta ties him up. Will we see one of the first real grappling concepts of the fight? No, we won't. The Murph separates both men. Another chopping leg kick, and again.
Aarstrad in a world of hurt, as you say, Michael.
Zanchetta more kick than in excess in this round. And Aarstrad crossing elbow. Looking for the big goodnight Irene off the lead knee of Zanchetta.
Well, the Viking wants to get on his boat and sail away, I reckon, at this point.
Hammer, the master tonight.
I'll tell you what.
Where is this newfound inspiration? What's going on? You're almost poetic. You're a poet, you don't even know it. Nice right hand there from Zanchetta. Big chopping thigh kick again. And Aarstrad just trying to push him up with the front kick. And he is about to take a trip down the boulevard of broken legs if he doesn't check these kicks. Aarstrad in all sorts of bother. Zanchetta doing an absolute number on him again, cracking away to that lead thigh. And now to the rear thigh.
He really has to start defending. And the towel's been thrown.
It is good night, Irene, for Erick Aarstrad, and the butcher. Brett Zanchetta clocks up his 19th career win and his 12th by KO or TKO, Hammer.
Well, Zanchetta, what a way to finish the year for him. He's absolutely annihilated this international challenger. There's a big difference there, that's for sure. But Erick the Viking coming all the way from Norway to put the challenge out to the butcher. And the butcher, have a look at the job he did on him there. He's done absolute magic in centre ring. As I said, he could probably go away and tidy up on a couple of the techniques. I know he's always looking to improve, the Butcher. Why do you always get a twinkle in your eye when we talk about food? But Zanchetta just pounding at the legs of Aarstrad, and again
A quarter pound of steak.
high and low. He had the punches masking those chopping leg kicks, Zanchetta. And geez, what a show he's put on here tonight. From entrance to exit, Zanchetta's done the job here, and a fine job indeed. And his fans, well, they're wrapped. And all those Butcher T-shirts for sale out in the foyer, all 150 of them, they've been snapped up. They're all, I walked in and I saw Brett the Butcher T-shirts. I couldn't believe it.
In the red corner by technical knockout in the second round, your winner, Brett the Butcher Zanchetta.
Well, a popular victory again for the Butcher, Brett Zanchetta, and Philemon Hassan is going to have a few words with the big, bad Butcher.
It was always going to be a hard fight. Anything can happen in the heavyweights. What did you know about your opponent, Brett?
I was over in Kazakhstan and didn't really get to see Erick fight. He fought one of the biggest guys in the world over there, I know that. Watched him do pads. Pretty much all I knew he'd be a tough boy. Most of the European fighters are all pretty tough guys, so he came here to fight.